son is racing.
Welcome, race fans, to another episode of the Rubbin' Is Racing Daily Fantasy NASCAR Show. We have all your action for the Consumer Energies 400 from Michigan's Irish Hills. Stages for this week's race will be at lap 60, lap 120, and then they'll go the last 80 laps all the way to the finish. The weather will be sketch at best again this week, as we have a 35% chance or better of thunderstorms all afternoon. But hopefully we'll be able to go racing at 2:46 Eastern on NBC Sports Network. As you can see, I'm a man down this week. So this week we're going to do a short and sweet Rubbin' Is Racing show. So let's burn some rubber, baby, and kick it off with the big three. We have first Martin Truex Jr. at 11,700, who has never won here, has 3 second places and 2 thirds, but they looked really slow all weekend. He starts 7th, but his speed was late teens, and they never even completed a 10-lap run. Either this is the week to fade Truex completely, or he is playing us all for chumps. I personally will probably be fading. Then we have Rowdy Kyle Busch starting 2nd. He hasn't won here since 2011 and has a plethora of awful finishes here at Michigan. He's 11,900 this week. And then finally we have Harvick, who's starting 3rd. He has 1 win and 7 second place finishes here, but he only occasionally leads any laps. He's 12,200. I'm not sure. Is this the week that we want to fade the big three? Or is it just going to be like it has been all season, where one of these guys dominates and at least one of them is required to be on the winning lineup? I've got some other guys that I'm instinctually looking to burn some rubber this week, one of which is Denny Hamlin starting on the pole. He is 10,200. At that price, I think a lot of people may think twice about owning him, which could drive down his ownership percentage. But we've seen a lot of people stick with that pole sitter and roster up. So once again, I'm not really sure where Hamlin's ownership percentage is going to be. I think, though, most people will be discouraged by the 10,200 price tag, especially if they're trying to play another one of the big three. Eric Jones is starting 4th and was the fastest car in Happy Hour in both single lap and 10-lap averages. He's pretty cheap at $8K, and I'm thinking he may be the right play. Another guy I'm interested in is Chase Elliott at 8,900. First of all, I want to say congrats to Chase Elliott on his first win. It was an amazing race. I didn't own any of him. It was unfortunate for my fantasy lineups, but man, great job. It only took Chase 99 races, which is ironically the same number of races as his dad did before they both got their first wins. They both got their first wins on road courses. Anyways, here at Michigan, Chase has 5 top 10 finishes in his first 5 starts and 3 second place finishes. Chase also grades out as the best driver here on this track and is starting 21st. Instinctually, I really want to fade Chase this week, but with him starting 21st, I'm not sure you can. Normally, I would say this is a stone cold easy fade because we're going to see a super increase in ownership percentage just because of who he is and because of his win. But with him starting 21st and his string of top 5s, I'm not sure that's a play that you're going to want to fade. There's a few other place differential plays that I'm looking at this week. First of all, I would tell you the rest of Stewart-Haas is in play. Kurt Busch starting 12th, Almirola starting 11th, and the winner of the spring race, Clint Bowyer. He's starting 16th. I'm also really intrigued at Kyle Larson, who's starting 17th, who has the 3 wins here before Bowyer's win in the spring. Keselowski, who's starting 18th. He has 7 top 10s in his last 9 races at Michigan. These are all guys I'm really on this week. I don't know that there's a whole lot of need for you to super reach down this week and punt. If you do, there's the usual suspects in that 20s range. Like a lot of those guys qualified where really they should be finishing. A couple of them did not. The guys that come to mind specifically is Michael McDowell as starting 29th is a play that I really like in the value in. But once again, I'm not sure you need to save a whole lot of money this week. There's not really a need. Since it's just me by myself, I'm going to give you a twofer on the going to the garage this week. I'm going to send Austin Dillon, who's starting 5th, and Ryan Newman, who's starting 6th. These should be easy fades for you. I don't see any way in which either one of these guys doesn't go backwards and they don't cost you a lot of fantasy points. I don't have faith in either one of these cars. This is an overqualification, simply put. I told you guys I was going to keep it short and sweet and to the point. I want to congratulate K-Sizzle on taking down last week's contest with a score of 302.5. It was a real nice win, and the points are tightening up in the season-long contest. At least that's what I think, as I'm waiting on Liehr to get me the last week's updates. But like I said, he's on vacation. I'm assuming he'll get them to me Sunday evening sometime. I told you guys I'd keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Hopefully I got enough information crammed into there for you that we can help you make some good plays this weekend for Fantasy NASCAR. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And guys, if I'm not winning any money this weekend, I really hope it's one of you. Good luck, everybody. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.